Hi, and welcome to 3 Things in 3 Minutes. I'm Nersi. Today we are looking at Terracotta Army from Board and Dice. It plays 2 to 4 players with solo rules that can be found online and plays in 90 to 120 minutes. So what it's about, Terracotta Army is a worker placement and area control game in which players are artists sculpting clay soldiers for burial with the Emperor of China. So each round players will place craftsmen on rotating action rings, taking the actions from the inside out to gain resources such as coins and clay, use them to sculpt statues, gain the abilities of masters, obtain weapon tokens, or upgrade their craftsmen to the more flexible artisans. Now players can build basic statues with clay to earn points, and then trigger special abilities by spending matching weapons, or they can build specialist statues with coins and weapons, which generally will affect round and endgame scoring. Now, once all the craftsmen have been placed, the round ends, the rings rotate, and the players will compete for points for that round scoring tile, and how many statues did they own within a row or column within the for the current round's inspectors. Now, at the end of 5 rounds, the game ends, and the players will score points for having majorities of clusters of contiguous statues of the same type. So what I like, Terracotta Army is a complex, deep area control and spatial reasoning game. So with each action, you have several things to wrap your head around. So that includes how the different actions line up on the ring, which statue effects you want to trigger, and how well you're planning your statue placement for the scoring phase. And while the players don't inherently have any asymmetry, obtaining the master's abilities will make you particularly efficient at a few things, which allows for individualized paths to gain points. And the game also looks great on the table with great statue sculpts that recreate the actual mausoleum on which the game is based, giving it a great table presence, and the statues are nicely stored in an organizer that holds them together, even if the soft plastic of the statues can get easily bent, especially on the spears. So, points to consider. The game itself has so many aspects to your long-term strategy that it can be overwhelming when you're trying to decide between quick statue scoring or optimal placement for endgame scoring in a way that can be really hard to see in the first few games. And also the rotation of the wheel means that it's sometimes the different actions can line up in frustratingly suboptimal ways, especially in the late round when you have limited open options. And you do get a constellation of clay or coin if you can't take advantage of an action, but it really isn't much. And as great as the game looks, it can be really difficult to keep track of all of the placement contests, and it's really tempting to halt the game and to look at the mausoleum board to plan your next move. And the game really needs some more reference guides for all the special effects and triggers because you'll end up flipping through the rulebook a lot. So in summary, it's a deep, complex combination of worker placement and area control, though figuring out the late game ramifications of statue placement won't come easily in the first few games. The mausoleum board looks great on the table, but the complexities of keeping track of scoring mid-round can slow things down. And gaining master abilities allows for some interesting specialization, though the alignment of the rings can create some frustratingly unproductive turns. Thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.